don't think कि इतनी जल्दी किसी चीज़ पे जजमेंट बनानी चाहिए. हम लोग एज अ टीम डेफिनेटली दूसरे लोगों से ज़्यादा पेशेंस रखते हैं, तो हम लोग इतनी जल्दी किसी चीज़ पे जजमेंट नहीं बनाते. एक चीज़ को पैटर्न नहीं मानते. लेकिन हाँ, जहाँ बैटिंग विकेट साथ में गिरने की बात है, आई थिंक वो सिर्फ ज़्यादा टेक्निकल नहीं बट एक मेंटल एस्पेक्ट होता है कि आप विकेट गिरने के बाद किस तरीके से सोचते हैं सिचुएशन के बारे में, पहली 20, 25, 30 बॉलों के बारे में. आई थिंक वो चीज़ बहुत मैटर करती है कि आपके पास एक क्लियर प्लान होना चाहिए कि मुझे क्या करना है 30 बॉल में, और वो प्लान मोर ऑफन देन नॉट अग्रेशन नहीं होता. तो आई थिंक वहाँ पे हमें थोड़े कंपोजर की ज़रूरत है, जो हम एज ए बैटिंग यूनिट डिस्कस कर चुके हैं. बट उसके अलावा आई डोंट थिंक कि इतना कुछ सोचने की ज़रूरत है, क्योंकि जो बाहर से जब लोग देखते हैं वैसे ही बहुत ही कुछ ख़राब हो रहा है. लेकिन क्रिकेट एक मार्जिनल गेम है, स्पेशली टेस्ट क्रिकेट और इंग्लिश कंडीशंस में जहाँ पे वैसे ही मुश्किल होती है. तो वो एक मार्जिन ऑफ एरर जो है वो हमें नीचे लाना होगा, और आई थिंक उससे ज़्यादा कुछ सोचने की और कुछ चेंज करने की ज़रूरत नहीं. Well, not really. I mean, we're not thinking anything of that sort. I, as a 20-year-old, certainly wouldn't have thought that the opposition would have those kind of feelings towards me. Um, I can just say, I mean, it's a big moment for him. I honestly haven't seen him back or seen how he goes about things, but I'm sure if he's selected to play for England in Test cricket, he's obviously supposed to be very good. So yeah, it's going to be a big occasion for him. We as a side obviously are focused on taking all the wickets from the opposition, and he's obviously going to be one of them 2 times around in 2 innings. So we're definitely going to try and knock him over as early as possible. But yeah, on a larger front, I'm happy that he's been selected for him. Happy for him, because as a cricketer I understand how important it is, and yeah, I just would say enjoy the occasion. It doesn't hurt when you score runs and you don't win only. I mean, it hurts when you're not scoring runs as well, and the team is not doing well. It's not like I feel bad because I got runs and we couldn't get across the line. It's not because of that. It's purely because we haven't won the games. If I hadn't got runs and we would have won, I would have a totally different feeling, and that's very natural aspect of playing team sport. So yeah, I definitely don't look at these things in that manner. My job as a batsman when I go out there to bat is to score runs for the team, and I'm trying my level best to do that for the team whenever possible. It's not going to happen every time, but when it does, I'm trying to make sure I can contribute as much as possible. So I definitely don't see this as a pattern, as I mentioned before. It's unfortunate that we haven't been able to cross the line and be so close, and that's the only thing we're looking at as a side. How can we cross the line? It doesn't matter whether I get runs or Jinx does, or Vijay does, or KL does, or whoever in the batting order. I mean, as long as we cross the line, that's the only thing that matters. Yeah, it could be a very tempting thought. Just walking in here, the pitch looked really hard. The surface looked dry. It's been very hot in London for the last couple of months. There's good grass cover on it, and that's required basically to keep the wicket together. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult for it to hold itself even in the first 2 days. That's how dry it's been here. So yeah, I mean the pitch is going to be. I think it's going to be all-round wicket. Batsmen bat well, they can get runs. If seamers obviously are going to be in play with the Duke's ball in overcast conditions as and when the wicket wears off, the spinners can come into play as well. So yeah, a tempting thought to field those spinners. But again, we'll have to take a call on that, depending on the team balance. But yeah, it's definitely in contention. Well, I am doing as much as I can as a captain, I feel, and there's constant feedback from the management. Obviously, people have their own ways of looking at the game and their own ideas when it comes to captaincy and so on. But I feel I've had really good communication with all the players. Eventually, if I as a player was spoken to, eventually it's up to me what I do out there when I go and bat, because I'm by myself when I'm playing that one particular ball. And as a bowler as well, you're by yourself when when you're bowling that one particular ball, and in the field as well. So I think being in the right mindset is a very individual thing. As a captain, you can only have meetings and have chats around it, which we do on a regular basis. People on the outside don't know these things. And playing for India and getting to captain the country, I feel is an honor for me, is a big honor, and I definitely leave no stones unturned when it comes to that. Interacting, getting in there, helping the guys wherever I can, from the strategy point of view as well. Sometimes when it doesn't come off, then it looks like, oh, maybe that's the reason why, or maybe that's the reason why. But yeah, I feel as a team, we're just about there. It's not like we're getting rolled over or we're getting dominated. Any test match that we're playing is competitive, and that's something that people are overlooking very easily. And when the result comes our way, then they realize, oh, this team is very competitive. So we definitely are in a zone where we're very positive, and we understand that if we tweak a few things here and there, then we should be on the right side of the result. Look, as a batsman, it's very difficult for me to point it out. Individuals react differently to different things. They can be variable reasons as to why a particular player is doing a certain thing on the field. That goes into the preparation bit as well, and how you want to go about the game. How I prepare will be very different from another player, and so on for everyone else around in the team. So I can't pinpoint exactly what the mindset is when a player goes out to bat. On an individual level, you try to prepare the best way that you can, and I see these guys doing that in the practice sessions that we have. As I said, it's just about going out there and being positive about every situation that you're in, and not thinking too much about what's going to happen. It's just about looking at the ball and reacting according to the ball. I think sometimes as a batsman, where I have faltered in the past is I've thought maybe I'll get a good ball somewhere and lose sight of what I need to do at that particular time. So that's something that has pulled me back. But now I am in a zone where I have to respect a good ball and just back my ability and play for as long as I can. You are definitely going to get out, but you just delay that period. I mean, there's people who can't get out in sport or in cricket. And you just have to try and delay that eventuality as much as possible, which as batsmen we all try and achieve.